Mrs. Hightower, may I call you Paula?
I prefer you call me Miss Devlin until we know each other better. I hope you understand. And are you serious about that sign on the wall asking people not to smoke?
Yes, I am.
Really? Would it really bother you so much if I did?
Please don't light that up, Miss Devlin, truly.
But would you throw me out?
Let's just say I'd prefer that you would refrain.
For now.
For now.
Fine. For now. I'm suspecting that the first one of us that you see is the one that you're going to side with.
That doesn't work that way.
Really? And because you're impartial, because...
That's what I am. Impartial. At least that's what I strive to be.
Maybe. Or maybe not. But at any rate, I really don't care. If I don't care, why'd I bring it up in the first place? Because you guys are always looking for some dark secret under everything. Okay, enough with the Freudian crap. What you really want to know about is Paul and I and what happened. Well, before we get into this, I want to establish some ground rules, and the first thing is I'm not going to get defensive, so if it sounds that way, it's in your mind, not mine. And the second thing is I'm not going to talk about the past.
I think that would be counterproductive.
Well, let me make it plainer. What I did, I did. I had my reasons, and I'm not going to sit here and justify myself to you. There's no magic rewind button that's going to take us back to the past and make this a happy marriage. I'll admit, I was in control of what I did, to a point that is from the beginning. But things happened, and mistakes were made, and I'm not going to apologize. And if you think I'm some kind of heartless bitch who doesn't give a crap what people think, well, that's in your mind too. What I do care about is getting all this shit over with, wrapped up in a nice little bundle with a pretty pink bow so I can get on with my life. The only reason I'm here is because Paul's lawyer talked to the judge into thinking that there was some kind of reconciliation. To tell you the truth, I think this whole thing is a big waste of time. But nobody cares what I think.
Well, I care, especially if these meetings are going to be of any benefit.
Really? Well, you don't try and bullshit me, and I won't bullshit you. Deal?
Deal.
Excellent. So, I'd like to start by saying at the beginning of this little confessional purge that I broke a rule I've always adhered to in the past, and that is the rule of the first mind. And my first mind told me not to get involved with Paul, but damn it, I did.
And why did you?
Well, I had good reasons. Paul was, and still is, a really good man. He was kind and generous and was sophisticated, and he was well-traveled and generous. He could really be selfish, which is a problem because I always seem to go for that kind of, semi-bad boys, and my girlfriends always talk to me about that, and I'm not going to get into that right now. And another thing, he was really cool, and I wanted to see if I could crack it.
Crack it? What do you mean by crack it?
Paul never lost his cool. He was always in control or trying to be in control, and that way he could control me or you or whoever, whatever, and I just wanted to see if I could, get underneath that, make him laugh or be foolish, and I just thought that he was a challenge, and I love challenge, and I wanted to see if I could get underneath that exterior, and I did. At the end, I could see that under all that coolness, he was really only a real man when I pushed him very hard. For 98% of the time, he was just so damn nice. You would call him a wuss, but since we're playing True Confessions here, and I don't mean to seem harsh, but I'd call him a semi-pussy.
Now, I don't understand what you mean by your husband not being a real man.
You are shitting me.
No, I'm just trying to understand your terminology.
Oh, please. Are you trying to tell me that you don't know what a woman means when she refers to a real man? And you call yourself a therapist? Please. Okay. We'll deal with that at some point, but not now. Let's just get back to Paul.